Hello, everybody. I wanted to give you a real important update today on the rental market and what's happening across the country and here in Indianapolis, as well as Miami, Florida. I'll give you some data points. But the significant event is that the federal government, Housing and Urban Development Department, issued new guidance for rental rates across the country. So what happens is that every year, once a year in September, um, the federal government issues new rent guidance based on the current fair market rents around the country in different metro areas and different counties, and that is what sets the rate for like all the HUD voucher programs like Section 8 and subsidized housing of all different types for apartments, single family homes, etc. And as you know, we've been reporting that there's been a lot of developers that have put the pause button on for affordable housing because the rents just don't support where we are in construction, and there's such a divergence between private fair market rents and what HUD is paying for affordable housing. So every year there's a catch up depending on what's happening in the market. This year, HUD did something it's never done before, and it's only for this year only. They look to the private sector to update their rental rates because the information they were getting internally through the normal government resources was insufficient to really set an accurate picture of what's going on around the country and what rental rates really are. So they use some public data, some private data as well, and they lifted those rates. And now coming up October 1st is when those rates will be effective all around the country. So just a couple data points for you. Indianapolis, Marion County, the rate was increased by 13%. So that's a big jump. Miami jumped 15%. That's another big jump. But the highest in the country, at least reported in the fact sheet from HUD, was in Phoenix, Arizona, 33% increase. That's an incredible number. 33% increase in housing cost for affordable housing vouchers. That's what's going to be paid, the voucher that they're going to provide. 33% up from last year. There were other locations. Tampa was very high. Just other places in the Sun Belt that you might imagine. So very interesting to see what what went on and what HUD is doing this year to help accommodate affordable housing and make sure that everybody has got housing stability, and that they can use their voucher if they've got one and find an apartment to rent or a house to rent, because there's been a difficulty for those housing voucher users to even get property because there just isn't anything available because it's all going fair market value, right? Side point, right? This is crazy. Some of our property managers in Florida are reporting, big property managers with hundreds or thousands of units. They're reporting this year that so many properties have been sold off their books that they don't have the normal inventory for the snowbirds to come down and rent. So people that have been accustomed to renting the same condo every winter, for instance, they can't get it because those condos have been sold because the market's so high. So a lot of those owners took it off the market, so to speak, by selling the unit, and now it's not in the rental pool anymore. So very interesting little factoid there to see what's happening. That's probably going to drive, of course, lack of supply drives increase in price as well. So I hope that's helpful to you and keeps you up to date on what HUD is doing, what affordable housing is doing, and what our market locally is doing. Have a great day.